So in today's video, we're gonna be looking into some BONK coin charts. As it is right now, looking like it's bouncing from support. Is it gonna break out finally from this triangle formation? Are we gonna see a breakout here on BONK coin and finally bring in some pumps, some green candles, and some of that positive energy to BONK coin holders? And as well, guys, we're gonna be looking into some Pepe coin charts and as well our new favorite COQ Inu, as it is dropping right now here. For those that are interested into COQ Inu, so as usual, guys, if you enjoyed this videos, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it here. So now, guys, this chart on BONK coin here is looking pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie here. So we can see here BONK coin is back at these lows. You can see those wicks, those buy pressures that we've seen here previously on BONK coin. When it got around these levels, it's seen a nice bounce from these levels. Now we're back at them again here, since BONK coin right now is down around 70% from the highs. It shows that we are pretty much close to a bottom on BONK coin. Now the question is, where is that bottom here? Is this gonna keep dropping, or are we possibly gonna see a pump? Now if you guys are new to the crypto space and don't know exactly how these things works, guys, now it all depends on our friend here, Bitcoin. Now if Bitcoin is at least holding the line and it keeps grinding slowly up, or it just keeps going sideways, these are all good conditions for BONK coin to keep holding here and possibly break out. Now there is that point here on BONK coin. Now the second point on BONK coin, if BONK coin is gonna break out from here, is that BONK coin here right now is down 70%. So that tells you a lot here, guys, and all these people that been eyeing BONK coin since its massive rally that we've seen here, BONK coin managed to get some attention. And a lot of people that are OGs in the crypto space, they don't like to buy the tops and they don't like to jump on things when they are heated up and pumping and whatnot. They like to wait for dips, and usually those people now are pretty much interested into BONK coin at these levels. Now if I wasn't into BONK coin and I saw it dropping 70% after just pulling a 200x, I'll pretty much be interested into BONK coin here. And if it manages to break above this trend line here, guys, or this downtrend or this triangle, we could pretty much target those levels here and even around here, guys, which would be around these levels here. So these are the levels you want to be looking at, around that 16 and as well here around that 24. Those could be some nice levels if BONK coin manages to break out. Now in my opinion, guys, now I'm not gonna lie here, it shows some strength on BONK coin. This is not bad at all if we keep holding here. Now there is the one possibility still, is that we are not at a bottom, as we've seen BONK coin recently doing the same thing now, giving us some hopes and dropping still. Now we can see here we've seen it somewhat bottoming as well here, and it showed like it might possibly bounce from here, but it didn't. Now it just shows that there is still a lot of weakness on BONK coin and a lot of people are trying to sell and get out. And the main thing here, guys, on BONK coin is, if you're holding BONK coin, you want to know that, as I've been saying on my recent BONK coin videos, is a bottom is pretty much getting close. As soon as the sellers get done with selling and we have new holders, new people joining BONK coin at the lows, these people are not gonna be interested into selling even if BONK coin keeps dropping from here. So that's another point for BONK coin here, being at support, and a lot of people are gonna be looking at this and thinking we could see a breakout. And even we do have now derivative trading on BONK coin, so people can go long and put millions of dollars in leverage and just send that thing up. That's another thing that could help BONK coin break out from here. And I do think we still have that Bitcoin ETF coming as well for Bitcoin, and we could still see, especially if it's approved, we could see a huge pump from here on Bitcoin going to that 50k. Now this does not mean BONK coin is gonna rally from here and see new highs. It just means that we now have new hope in the market. We have a new energy going on into the markets. A lot of people are gonna be FOMOing again. These markets, guys, they just work two ways. They are either into that greed phase or they are into that fear phase. Now here BONK coin is on that fear phase, and not only BONK coin but the whole market in general right now, with Bitcoin ETF coming and as well Bitcoin grinding slowly here, climbing that wall of worry here. A lot of people are not so confident right now to be buying cryptocurrencies right now. So that's the stage we're in right now in the crypto space. Now you remember when we were at these highs here, the energy was different back then. The energy was FOMO. Bitcoin was rallying, Bitcoin was here, and we've seen the huge FOMO. People were happy and people were feeling greed and FOMO, and they were looking to buy some coins that haven't pumped yet, and it was a mania phase. So when Bitcoin pumps, it does create those things. It does create that mania, and when that happens and BONK Coin is still at support, you can bet, guys, that some people are gonna be looking to get them some of that BONK Coin, because it could possibly break out. It's just been going down, and it's down 70% or 80% and all that going on. So this is just to tell you guys now, it is not the moment to be now selling if you are already at a huge losses now. And as well, guys, we are now in 2024, and 2024 is a bull market year. Now people are gonna be still bearish and still gonna be telling you Bitcoin could go to zero and the cryptocurrencies are a scam, but we are in a bull market here. Now 2022 was a bear market, 2023 was some sort of that accumulation year, but anyways, we've seen Bitcoin rallying on that year. We've seen some crazy stuff happening, but 2024, not historically, guys, we do have this rotation from bear market year to accumulation year and then to bull market year. And if history repeats, this means 2024 is a bull market year, and you are all still early, and BONK Coin is very likely gonna go back to its previous highs and very likely gonna pump from here, and could see pretty larger market caps going ahead in the future. So that's when it comes to BONK Coin. So now we are gonna go quickly onto some Pepe coin, as I know some of you guys following me love Pepe coin, and I do love Pepe coin as well. So we are gonna talk about some Pepe coin. Now same story goes for Pepe coin here, guys. The only difference here with Pepe coin is that Pepe coin has been through worse than BONK Coin here. Now Pepe coin got listed and got dumped. The team dumped also Pepe coin, and now Pepe coin is back onto that healthy trend. No FOMO, no euphoria, no mania going on here with Pepe coin. Now we have a way different story here going on for Pepe coin, and then as well Pepe coin is at support, and Pepe coin loves that 10 level that is still holding as well, that 10 level. And if we do see Bitcoin rallying from here, going to that 50k, 48k, bringing back that mania, that greed, that FOMO, and everyone is looking for new coins to buy, we're gonna possibly see Pepe coin here breaking. And Pepe coin has just one last resistance to break to see some new rallies. I do think Pepe coin is gonna be the first to pull in some major rallies, especially that we are going towards that Ethereum ETF. As soon as we're gonna get done with that Bitcoin ETF, we're gonna see ETH ETF, and Pepe coin is just positioned right now into that ETH chain to see some gains in the future. So that's when it comes to Pepe coin, guys. I'm still holding my Pepe coin. I'm still expecting higher prices on Pepe coin. Now there is still that major double top playing here, which is a bit of a concern right now, but I do think we're gonna see if that happens, if that plays out. I do think Pepe coin could hold that level, that 84 here, and this is gonna be that place where we could see a bounce from Pepe coin. It's gonna be probably the last dip. The same thing when I told you guys here, we're never gonna see these prices. This was the dip on Pepe coin. If we do catch that bottom here, it's gonna be an ABC, send it up higher on Pepe coin, especially with the upcoming Bitcoin ETF and the FOMO and the euphoria is gonna come back into the markets. And now when it comes, guys, to that COQ Inu, our new favorite kid on the block. Now COQ Inu is indeed showing us some interesting charts. Now this is the daily charts. We don't have so much data on the trading view, but from what we have here, we can see COQ Inu is trying to fight demons here. It's trying to break out from that downtrend as well. Now same story as BONK Coin as well. Now many of these meme coins are at support and are just waiting for that Bitcoin rally, and they're gonna start their turn. Now for COQ Inu, as long as we are holding this 10 level as well here, it's pretty much set for some rallies as well, and especially with the daily candle here going on, guys, it looks like it wants higher. Now we still need some more days to close candles here above that level here on COQ to see what's gonna happen here. Now if it closes this candle here and we close the next here, we could possibly see it break out going towards these highs, and possibly now it's gonna be the second try to break out from these levels here on COQ, and we could see it rally from here. Now that's what I am looking at here on COQ. Still looking strong. We're seeing it now fighting that point of control, which is that yellow line. Now as soon as it regains that, guys, as soon as it regains that and it starts closing here, I think now that's it. It's the breakout on COQ. We could see it rally. We could also see some sort of a head and shoulder here playing out. Now if this plays out, usually the way it works, guys, if you take the low to the high of the trend line and you take it from the breakout, and this would mean we're gonna see a breakout of around 230%, and this would bring that COQ here around that 57 level. Now but we need first to see a breakout and we need to see some volume getting in here, guys. We need to see some volume for this to play out. But for now here, as I said, guys, we need more days to come. So in the next update, guys, on Monday, we'll have more data and we'll have a better charts to go off here. Now, anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. As usual, nothing is financial advice. And for those that are trading derivatives, don't forget to check out FairDesk. You don't need no KYC, no VPN to trade here, and you can as well copy my trades, make some gains passively as I day trade daily here. I will leave you the link in the description for those that are interested. And I want to thank you again, guys, for hanging around here, and enjoy your weekends, and we'll see you on Monday. Cheers.